Gentlemen, welcome back to Mids from the Middle of the Midwest. I'm your host, Nixon the Dark. Going to do a quick freeform clip today based around a thought that I just can't get out of my head now that we've pivoted slightly into more socioeconomic and slightly political topics that all relate to hypergamy and the male sex drive. Here's your thought for the day. Porn is the only thing that is preventing women from losing their rights today. Think about that for a second. Why is it that women have rights? They fought really, really hard to get them. It took about a century, but they've had them for about 50 years or so. What have they been doing with those rights? They've been trying to participate in society in the manner that men participate in. And that leaves men with less room to participate themselves. What do men do when they are not allowed to participate in society because those opportunities have gone to women? Well, they drop out. So we now have this lost boys generation, this common theme. It's this dynamic that plays out. Women usurp legally. Government policy tends to favor women heavily to create these opportunities that were not there in the past so that women now have this equal playing field. Let me introduce you to Nixon's third law of the male sex drive. And it's why you probably won't see women's rights for much longer. When men don't have sex, they have violence. This is why pornography is the only thing preventing women from losing their rights. Men who have dropped out of society are the ones who would have fought really, really, really hard to regain these opportunities. They would have fought each other over women. Instead, they take their dicks and go home. Pornography, which has been around for eternity, we understand that, but the kind of pornography that's accessible and has that ring of verisimilitude, that's been around since like the 1970s. Shortly after movies became popular, pornographic movies became popular. Shortly after YouTube became popular, or maybe even before, porn on the internet became popular. Men who don't have sex now have the option of going home and at least simulating any possible fantasy that they want. 50 years of pornography done really well in sedating men who would otherwise be out there fighting really, really hard for these opportunities. I get the impression that it's wearing off. Not that men are going to stop using pornography. I'm personally not a big fan of it. I used it for a number of years and I'm guilty of still using it from time to time, but I think it's a terrible, terrible habit. The problem is when men don't have sex and when men cannot indulge all of their fantasies, they only have one other thing to do: violence. You're seeing violence ratchet up all over the place. This will continue with or without pornography. My personal suspicion is that the spell that porno has held over men for so many years is just starting to wear off. This is one of the reasons why you're seeing things like OnlyFans or the girlfriend experience start to be the only way that women can truly make money in porn. Men are looking for more and more reality. The simulation just doesn't cut it anymore. So, ladies, I don't know what to tell you. You probably aren't fans of pornography, except for the ones who are doing it. But once it's gone, when men don't have sex, they have violence. Take care.